Hey, so I have lived in Northern Virginia my whole life, and we get a ton of people that move in and out of here all the time. So I thought today I would give you everything you need to know about moving to Northern Virginia. All right, so the biggest thing people ask me all the time about Northern Virginia and what they hear about the DC area in general is the traffic. And they always ask me, like, what is the traffic? It is as bad as everybody says it is. And unfortunately, yes, the traffic can be pretty bad. Now, we're here in Reston, Virginia, where they do have the metro that comes out here. And the DC area has a metro system that goes all around, but unfortunately it doesn't always reach some of the outer areas, even where I live out in Gainesville. But the traffic in our area can be pretty bad, but they have done a tremendous job of working on all the roads and making sure they're always up to date, adding new toll roads and things like that, and also hot lanes on 495 and 95, and they're adding them to 66 right into DC. So you really got to plan your life and your job around the traffic in this area. So that is definitely something to consider. So if you get a job out here, definitely think about coming out and just driving the route that your work would be in. All right, so let's talk about the weather here, because that is one of the most confusing things when people move out here and they're shocked by. Here's the thing, is today, it was just completely sunny and 99 degrees, and now it's down to 85, and there's clouds and I can hear thunder. So in the summer here, it gets notoriously hot, and there can be days where you see air conditioning trucks driving up and down the street and all that stuff. And that is one thing that really shocks people. I just got back from Orlando, Florida, and it wasn't hot there as it is here. So we get some very, very hot summers. The fall is really nice and beautiful. You know, the leaves are falling. You get to see all the changes in that. The one biggest surprise that always cracks people up, though, is we don't really get much snow in the winter, but it does get pretty cold. But for us cold, Bobby, what is that, 30 degrees, maybe 40 degrees, for other people get really cold. But the funny thing is here, when it snows, everything shuts down. So even if it's a little dusting of snow, the government shuts down, the school shuts down, everybody freaks out, they run and get bread and milk. And then in the springtime, we get a ton of weather, so the seasons here are really beautiful. All right, things to do. There is so much to do in Northern Virginia, and the cool thing I love about it is we're only a few hour drive from New York City, the Outer Banks. A lot of people travel there, and then you can go right into DC anytime, see the monuments, all the museums, everything in there to do. Then we have Tyson's Corner Mall, which the Apple, when they made their first retail store, that's where Steve Jobs wanted it to be. It was right there in Tyson's Corner, Virginia, which is one of the richest parts in the country, I think, right, Bobby? But another thing that's really awesome about living out here is you can literally just jump in your car, and then within 45 minutes, you can be at a winery or a brewery, and you would have no idea you're anywhere near the city. So if there was a zombie apocalypse or anything, you could get the heck out of here really quick. So there's just so much to do. There's so many different places you can see, shop. We pretty much have everything. This is actually a notoriously well-known concert area as well. All right, last but not least, housing, my area of expertise. If you're thinking about moving to Northern Virginia, definitely hit me up. Here's the thing, it is a very expensive area to live in. We do have an amazing job market. Prices start anywhere from $400,000 and go all the way up to the million. So keep in mind, as you get closer into DC or Arlington, the housing prices are of course going to be more and more expensive. We have all kinds of different types of housing here. We have condos, townhouses, single families, and one thing that really shocks a lot of people that aren't from the area is we have basements. So that's really popular, usually about 3-level colonial style houses to even high-rise condos here in the background. So there's all types of different housing. Another thing that's become really popular around here is active adult communities. So we have a lot of 55+ neighborhoods, all that type of stuff. So the closer you are to DC, like I said, the more expensive it's going to be. And then the outer suburbs, you're going to get the newer sprawling neighborhoods with newer schools, stuff like that. So if you have any housing questions, definitely hit me up, but we have a ton of different housing options. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed my video about moving to Northern Virginia. If you have any real estate related questions, give me a call at the number below. We're gonna go check out this local place right here. I heard it's hopping, it's really good. So as always, I'll see you at the top or from the top. Bobby, let's go get something to eat because I am hungry. Let's go.